bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM as well. So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are cleared out in the background as you guys can tell. So let's get into it. Phone calls, let's just skip that one. Let's go straight into the app stores. 3, 2, 1. Now you can see we continue to get these pop-ups on this iPhone. I don't know why. I've already been through this, specific applications between both this whole entire time. Scrolling through, I don't think there's that big of a difference. If we can go and kind of scroll into this top one, and I want to download an application and see if there's a difference. I don't think there's going to be, but if we can go and get into something like Pubg on both, actually that's a big application, we'll just skip that one. Let's go into their cameras, 3, 2, 1, and let's go and take a photo. I don't know why my iPhone 13 Pro automatically flipped, but let's go and take a photo. And it did take a little bit more of a noticeable time on the 13 Pro than on the iPhone 14 Pro in that specific case. So that was very, very interesting there as well. Let's go and hop around and let's go and get into some of these other applications I have on both. So we can try Netflix, 3, 2, 1. Another pop-up on this phone. I don't know why, but it's still loaded up kind of faster than 13 Pro, which is very interesting. Quizlet, which I do not have. Let's go to Snake First Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And that kind of covers up this one. Not really that massive of a difference there. Let's go and hop out of here. Let's go and load up the standard Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can definitely see the Temple Run 2 on the iPhone 14 Pro. I mean, it kind of looked like it was faster, but now these ones are kind of loading in at the same time. And the 14 Pro was the faster one, but just by a little bit. There really wasn't that crazy big of a difference here, which is pretty insane. Getting into some gameplay, again, I don't know if there's going to be that big of a difference, which I highly doubt, but still kind of crazy in my opinion. Now we can try something like Thank You, 3, 2, 1. And again, the iPhone 14 Pro is the faster one here. So this is really good news. I love seeing the newer iPhones being faster. Between the 14 Pro and the other one, I wasn't really seeing that big of a difference, but you're also getting more RAM, which is a really cool thing. So between both, you're going to be getting a better RAM experience, which I'm really, really happy about. Now, if we go and get into like this specific application, get into here. Now, I totally messed that one up as well, but I do want to scroll through and see if we can find another application that I had between both that I no longer have. So we can look at something like Call of Duty Mobile. We can look at we can go ahead and try something like Pubg and see how long it takes on both. Again, this is a pretty big game, so I think it's not going to open up anytime soon. But we'll go ahead and download in the background, and I will kind of wrap up this whole entire speed comparison by saying that between both, you're definitely getting a faster experience, I think, overall on the iPhone 14 Pro. It has the higher likelihood and having the higher potential of being the faster one. But from the things I've tested and from just using these phones side by side, even with the 14 Pro Max, it doesn't really seem like it's that big of a difference if I'm being honest. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. Now in terms of the camera,